What's poppin'? It's your girl Justina Valentine coming through to let you know you need to check out the dopest podcast on the airways right now, and that's called So Let Me Tell You by
I let her
Starr.
talk my
So
shit.
go check that
Pretty
out.
young,
And
thick
let them know
bitch
I
getting
sent
lit. Ayy. Drip cam, yeah, they living my fear. Yeah, you let me so you watch my shit. Been hustling cause I'm gon' get rich. Ayy. Y'all hoes really gon' be sick. Star B, let me talk my shit. Star B, let me talk my shit. Ayy. Discover Studios in this bitch. Yeah. Ayy, bitch, it's really lit out here. I don't really give. Hey man, what's up? What's going on, man? It's your girl Star B, and welcome back to So Let Me Tell You. Hey. So I got a guest today, a very special guest, and you would like to introduce yourself?
I am Danny Demure.
Danny Demure.
Yes, ma'am.
What's up? What's going on?
You tell me. You just came to kick with my home girl.
I
Chop
know.
it up.
Yeah, man, this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be real fun and interesting. I hope you're ready to talk.
I'm ready
some
to
shit.
talk. I have yet to have a problem with expressing myself or opinions.
Yeah, you know this is shit talking show, so like I hope you're ready.
I think I'm in the right spot then.
I hope you're ready. And then yeah, it's another on top of, you know what I'm saying, you coming here to talk some shit with me. Well, welcome to So Let Me Tell You.
Yeah,
but you know, also you're an artist as well, so we're gonna get into that and talk about that, you know what I'm saying, moving forward. How was your travel getting here?
You know what? I stay in Fort Worth, so
Yeah.
it's about 40 minutes away.
Yes,
The only
I
thing
know.
about Dallas is parking. You know,
Yes.
parking. Like everybody wants to be
Like,
out. I don't give a damn. It's COVID
I
going
don't
on,
know, for
birthday
real.
party, Super Bowl.
No, it's
somebody
the
gonna be
Super
out.
Bowl, probably.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Cause I was like, I drove around like 3 times. I couldn't find a parking spot either. I was like,
Times 3 for me.
like what the fudge? Oh yeah, you dang. Oh god.
Times 3.
I parked somewhere I never even usually park at too. So that's how you know it's bad. Like damn.
It's cool though. I mean, it's all
Yeah.
worth it in the end. So.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. I hope you like. I'm you know what I'm saying. Hey, you hear this? So let me
I
tell
am
you,
here.
man.
You know, I checked out the show. I looked
Yeah.
at the segments, and I was just like, man, they be around here kicking some shit.
Yeah.
They be talking some shit.
A little
Like, yeah, I
something,
like
little
it.
something. Try to do a little something.
Mm-hmm.
Try to get it popping, man. I just love this whole thing, like with the podcast and talking to people and getting to know people and like.
Yeah.
Just and then like, you know, me telling stories, and then I like to get into other people's stories. So I just feel like this is like one of the greatest platforms right now that we
Yeah.
can have.
Everybody's life is a story.
Yes,
you know, so.
yes. And then like with the way podcasts and stuff is going nowadays and YouTube and like the internet and everything, like this is like perfect for you know, everybody like to grow and as artists and people to connect. So this is just like obviously my favorite thing to do. This is my number one thing to
Now
do.
you
So
can tell.
yeah,
You can
yeah,
tell
I
when
love it.
somebody's
I love it.
comfortable.
But I'm excited that I, you know what I'm saying, having guests and everything. I'm excited to like bring you on and like, you know, you get to experience and have fun with it. So that's
It's an honor
cool.
to be here. Might I say this is my first podcast.
Yay.
Slash, you know,
Yeah.
little visual.
Right,
You know,
let's talk about it.
Don't nobody see my face on nothing because I just got to up. You know, everything's up
Yeah.
and coming. So they like, who is this cat? I just heard it.
For sure.
Music, but they don't got no face behind nothing.
No face
So
behind it.
It's an honor to do
I
it
am
with you.
no, I'm honored. Like that's what's up. That's
Ain't no
what's
face
up, man.
behind
That's great. Hell yeah, that's what's up. So okay, so yeah, so now we putting the face to the name in the music.
Yeah.
Yes, that's lit. I love that. I love that for sure. And I like your music too. I ain't even gonna lie. We
appreciate
can just go ahead and jump into your music because I do want to talk about it because
cool.
I definitely like your music. Of course, you know, today I was obviously riding. I've been listening to it when you sent it to me like the first time a couple months ago or whatever. But I definitely like your music. I think that your style is definitely like different from what's out right now
it is.
or whatever. And it's definitely original. Like you can hear the originality in your music or whatever.
I'm trying
And
too hard. That shit just flow.
yeah, so like that's, you know what I'm saying. So it's something that you can actually like listen to. Like don't get me wrong. I mean,
I appreciate it.
music is for everybody, you know, different ears. Everybody connect to what they connect to differently, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm not lying when I say like your shit you can really
But
ride
I'm
to
saying,
it.
like, I appreciate you for even giving it the ear because people be like, oh, you put an EP out and motherfuckers won't even just
Oh,
listen to
trust
it.
me, I know. I see all day, even with my shit. Like I be like, oh, and then it's what's crazy about it all. It's like this shit is free. Like just click it and listen to it. If you don't
It's
fuck
out
with
there.
it, it's
It's
whatever.
cool.
But I can
But
appreciate
that's-
you even trying like putting the effort out. Like you could at least like see what's popping. Like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
so
it's a long time coming, but
Yeah.
you know, I should have been did this, but you know, what you got going on in life, like that'll kind of prohibit you if you got some real life shit going on.
Yeah.
Doing what you really want to do and what you love.
No, real talk, and let's talk about it because that's the truth, like the hard truth. Like you can be as talented or have your plan or your mind, but like real life do definitely get in the way sometimes. It's just like we have to fight life like it fight us, right? Like because it's like. I mean, it's like, to be honest, like none of this shit is handed. None of this shit is going to be free. It's not going to be a given. But you kind of got to fight for it.
Some people had that shit handed to them. Like getting position. If you got a whole entourage.
Yeah.
And you got dope boys. Or you got uncles that got money. You got fucking shit.
You right.
Money flourishing within the family. They just give it to you. Say, I just want you to go in the studio.
Yes. And
Vice
that,
versa than the nigga
you know,
coming up
and ain't no, yeah, that's very true. Ain't no thing to their support system, you know, it is all it is. But when you get it out the mud, like we are, like we gotta, it's our own grind, our own hustle. Like we not getting really nothing handed to us. So we gotta kind of like, hey, wave it in front of, hey, but we over here.
That's the glory of it all.
Yeah.
Because as you keep proceeding and keep dropping or whatever you're doing in life, you keep just climbing up.
Yeah.
It's all about your initiative.
Right, exactly.
As bad as you want it, you know.
Right, exactly. So like that's the truth. That's the truth, man. It's all about the grind, you know what I'm saying? No quitting or whatever. Even when things do get hard though, like it's like it's easier said than done, but you cannot quit. Like you gotta kind of like, you gotta keep your focus on. You gotta like, if that's your dream and that you really want it or whatever. But that's
the main thing is staying focused. There's so many distractions out here that'll get you off key.
Definitely.
And then not only just distractions, like life. So you gotta weather. If you can't weather everything,
you cannot.
You're not gonna achieve what you
Definitely.
really want to get accomplished.
Hey, I'm one of my favorite artists. He say in one of his raps like if you ain't got tough skin, success you ain't made for it, because like you really have to have. He a rapper from my city in Detroit. Okay. His name Pedro Giovanni, but
Giovanni.
Yeah. That's my favorite rapper. So,
I heard a couple of his songs.
I take from a lot of his music or whatever. But like that's the truth though. If you ain't got tough skin, success you ain't made for it, because people gonna talk about
shit.
you.
You
people is gonna dog you.
Come with it. And that's some like, I ain't gonna say I don't like. Anybody could say some real shit. You know, I'm not gonna give credit because somebody.
Can you move it
name.
up towards you a little bit?
Me.
Yeah,
That's
go ahead.
cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody could say some real shit. You know, I don't go off of a top name.
Right.
Like a lot of people I've seen on Twitter, they'll retweet some shit from a fucking artist, and your partner just said the same shit the other day, but you ain't get that nigga credit.
Oh, they don't support.
But you done gave this nigga credit. This nigga don't know you from white on rice.
You feel me? And then would walk past your ass. Like if they see you.
Whoever say some real shit and that shit sit with me, and I'm like, damn, that shit's for real. You gotta apply that shit. I don't give a damn who it is. You could be a bum off the street and you walk past. I walk past you, tell me some shit. I'm like, man, that nigga just said some real shit.
Some real shit.
Well, what's your name?
Like for real, like in real life. But that's a crazy. That's like you just said. Like somebody will be in there. Retweet it, they'll retweet somebody's shit, repost somebody's shit. Like real talk, like especially like with okay, like let's talk about Instagram. I know a bunch of people who would like repost the shit out of celebrity shit. Yeah. But like your own friends that got their own like platforms, they own like stuff that they got going on.
It's no support.
Like it's like you why you can't just click and share?
I'm gonna tell you why.
It's like crazy.
Because my motherfucking main man Fat tell me. He the only motherfucker told me. He say, people always want to see you do good, but not better than them. And that shit stuck with me for life. And the nigga told me that. I say, bro, that one of the realest things. Me and the nigga had one on. That's my brother. We got this music shit going together. But that was one of the realest shit the nigga ever told me. I said,
it's facts.
Damn.
It's real life facts, and the whole thing, and that's because I definitely agree. It's crazy because my last episode that I just put out, where it the name of Bad Bitches Only, ladies, go check that out, and fellas. But I was saying that I'm like, because like People love to fake congratulate you or fake like root you on, but like not to the point where like it's like, oh, like above them. Like you don't never know when people in secret competition with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You'll never
and then
know
you be
till
thinking
some
like,
shit just be
okay,
like, boom,
you know,
it
you
hit the
be
fan.
you support them or the support should be different. You thinking that, but in real life, like in their mind, like they competing with you. They don't even like what you do. They mad.
They
you know
just
what I'm
sticking
saying?
around just
Like,
because it's convenient for them. You can be rocking with somebody and this person been chilling with you for a long time and they just sticking around because you round the way. Y'all went to school together. You what I know. We wake up in the morning. We smoke weed. We go
Right.
to the bar together. We always drink. It's convenience. People are scared to lose friends.
Yes, and you know what you just said, right? You know what it is. Another thing too, like especially with like growth and outgrown people or whatever. Like it's so easy to soak up these friendships, be in these friendships. When y'all doing the bad shit and the worst shit.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to like real life and growth and like literally bettering yourself, it's hard as fuck to have friends. But when you ain't doing shit, you ain't shit, you doing the worst shit that you could possibly
That's when
do.
everybody love each other the most.
What? Love the fuck out of you.
Call you in the morning.
And
From
then-
the morning to the night, y'all together.
Right. And then some shit go bad, they turning on you. But it's like
You know, I mean,
it
that's a
doesn't
part
make
of-
sense.
That's
It's
a part of life,
crazy.
but that's a part of growth too. You know, I always say I ain't never lost somebody that wasn't supposed to be here with me today.
Yeah, that's facts.
You know, so it's just
That's
like,
facts.
you know, you got to chalk shit up in life between mistakes, between mishaps with people, between shit money, between shit people sticking around and loyalty and death. You know, the slightest shit will make somebody turn on you.
That right there is like the longest life lesson for me.
Yeah.
Because I kept holding on to people and like situations like because of like cause I be like, oh, I don't know. I just always hated leaving people behind. But
It's so hard, man. Gotta get
it's
it
like
hard.
not necessarily leaving them behind, but leaving them where it's just like the situation is done between me and you. And I don't want to let it go because I'm just like I can't get the word for it, but I'm just comfortable with people. With friends and relationships, I'm just comfortable with you. So I don't even really want to, even though I know you're no good for me and this situation is done. It's the thought of not having you or not having them and having to go and meet new people or like do new shit or like, you know what I'm saying? That's the part where I had struggled, and that's why I kept so many very toxic and bad and unwanted and unneeded relationships, because I felt like I couldn't lose them. I was too scared to
People are scared of change.
Yes. And you want to know something too, though, like even with this subject, because I'm actually happy we brought this up, because like during the week, you know, preparing up into today, I had wrote something down, and I was like, I want to talk about this, and I really want to talk about it with like somebody that's mature, somebody that got a mind that can like really have this conversation, because I just want to know what you feel. How do you feel about like, even so we're talking about like, you know what I'm saying, these situations, these relationships with these people. How do you feel about you know, apologies and, you know, like,
I think that apologies are a big step that a lot of people are scared to take.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people this day and time feel like an apology will make you look weak. Right. It'll make you feel like you a sucker.
Right.
Oh, he gonna talk about me and he ain't gonna be this and he ain't gonna be my friend, or I'm apologize to her but she still gonna dog me and she gonna talk about me amongst her friends like, oh, this bitch tried to apologize or this nigga tried to apologize or whoop, but it's pride.
That's pride.
You know, you got people on the other side of the ball that's in your ear and you're not willing to accept the apology just based on the crowd. Yeah. See, this is why I asked you the question, because I was having like a little debate in my own mind, right? And it's like, it's okay to apologize, and why is it so tough to apologize? Why is it so tough for people to accept apologies or give them? Because to be honest with you, don't get me wrong, when somebody and people are not for you or some fucked up shit happen, you got the right to move along. But do you know sometimes somebody might have done something to you and don't know that they might have hurt you in that way that you reciprocated the hurt, and if you voice it to them and they apologize and things could be like a real situation can be fixed. See,
I don't always, that's why I say I don't always believe in just counting people out or just dumping out the situation, because somebody might really, we human too.
Yeah.
Somebody might really be for you. This might really be a real friendship or a real relationship or a real situation, but you too prideful to apologize about something that we can fix. Cause you don't need, like the opposite, like side, like I could be willing to accept your apology and we can work at it and we can talk about it and we can move forward from it. Cause we got a real situation. See, in a real relationships, real friendships, real like situations with people who are close, things are bound to happen. You know what I'm saying? And things are bound to happen to make maybe you are the opposite, or maybe both of y'all feel uncomfortable about the situation. But if y'all are grown and y'all really care for each other and y'all really like love each other as friends,
love has to be genuine.
Yes,
for that to even
in
move
order for
forward.
the
If the
yes.
love was never genuine, it'll never be fixed. It'll be like shit. It was just a bullshit waste of time. A couple years out your life, that shit probably need to be gone anyway.
Agreed. But that's why I feel like what you were saying, like about the pride, like sometimes you don't know how much you might be fucking up a situation, a real relationship with a person. Like that person can really be your true friend, and y'all might have got off, like I said, it might have been this little situation or whatever. Now don't get me wrong, if you bring something up and the person say fuck you and moving on, and it's like, okay, they don't give a fuck, they don't want to apologize, but like real situations, like I just feel like, I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying, I might have could have said something or did something that wasn't necessarily intentional, and then you took it the wrong way, and then you tell me that I should be, if I really love you, I should be woman enough, or you know what I'm saying, human enough to be like, oh, I'm sorry, I never do that again, because the thing is with human nature and just learning people and being around people and growing with people, you don't know what triggers or pushes a person's or like, you know what I'm saying, like you don't know what they might take as offense, and you don't know what
for sure.
You know what I'm saying,
because
like something
like
might be a joke to you and it might not be a joke to them, and then the whole situation could just be killed and burnt out because
you just got to be on one accord with people. Like as you get older and you grow with people, you can be changing, and that person can be at a standstill. Or vice versa.
Exactly.
Like just certain shit happens, but just depending on the situation, depending on what kind of predicament you in. Drugs.
Right.
Alcohol.
Yes.
Like influencers. Like, you don't know. Like all this shit weathered up in one. It's just like, how do you deal with this situation one-on-one with this person? You know, if you ain't got nobody in your ear, you like, fuck it. You know, I'm gonna chalk it up. Like, meaning the person that did the damage. I'm gonna chalk this shit up and I'm gonna apologize.
Right.
Vice versa, the receiver. Man, fuck that motherfucker. That motherfucker hurt my feelings. I don't, fuck him for life. And it's just like, well, I mean, if it wasn't intentional, you gotta look at the whole situation and everything that happened, you know, and it's just like,
you gotta look at the whole situation.
I don't know, everybody's mind state is different. You know, I talk about mental shit all the time, you know, because mental health is
so
it's important.
It's heavy. Like I'm learning now, right? Like right now, to be quite honest, the way social media is going, and then like this pandemic and everything, like what has happened to be confined to our homes and our phones. You start. I have seen like people really kind of starting to like really express the mental illness, you know, like things in regards to mental illness, and learning a little bit more because mental illness is like it's up until now. And it still is, but it was a closet subject. Nobody ever talked about it. You know, depression, anxiety.
Families suffer from that though.
Families. Oh my God, especially black families. Hereditary. Especially black families. Like that. Listen, when I tell you, like, it's crazy because it's like it's not talked about at all, and it's like, but it's like. I'm not gonna say I understand why it wasn't talked about for a long time, because people didn't know how to deal with it, what it was, or all of that. Like it was just like the understanding. That's why life is about learning and like opening your mind and being like opening your horizons, because like at the end of the day, it could be so much that you don't know. And so like while somebody else may be a normal person and they don't feel the way somebody with anxiety and depression feels, it's still like it's still like the world needs to be more understanding and open and informative about this, because it's here, it's real. Absolutely. And because like seriously, you can be talking to a person and you don't even know how far deep like their mental illness is going right now. They can wear a smile and talk to you. Like I don't know if you agree. I don't know if you.
I do agree, because I kind of put myself in that. What you said, I put a smile on my face every day. You will never know what I'm going through. I smile so much.
Same.
And
it's like
been through some shit, but I smile so much.
Same,
you know?
Same. And I remember like I masked a lot. I had masked a lot of things for years. Now I've came to the point now, like I'm where I am now, and I've been through a lot of stuff to the point where I had started to open up more about like, and then especially like with my show, I'm definitely like I'm in the position right now where I feel like I want to open up and tell the world about certain things that happen with me.
It's important. You're a life story yourself. You know.
Yeah, it is.
I think that opening up with people, even if it's just to your close ones, open up to somebody that's really bothering you, something that you had traumatic happen to you. Like open up and just get that shit off your chest so you can move on for it.
Yeah,
so.
Exactly. No, I'm with you. I listen. Sometimes it's easier said than done.
It is.
Apologize, y'all. I'm so sorry. I just knew I felt something on my lip.
Take care of that. Take care of that.
Look,
I'm getting judged by any means. Take care of that.
Like,
Self-care is everything.
Like, but I had felt it for so long, and I said, yo, I can't keep going on. I got
self-care is everything.
Okay, y'all. I fixed it. It was definitely something there.
Take your time.
It was definitely something there. But like I said, a lot of this stuff is can be easier said than done because some people don't have support systems and everything. And it's understandable. And sometimes you just don't feel comfortable talking to people or sometimes like you really can't talk to certain people around you because
there's the people that's around you are the main ones that's gonna egg you in the wrong direction anyway. Talk to somebody that has years on top of you. That's all. I was around my big brother, and my big brother used to put me on game about shit. And the only reason why I hung around people my age was because I went to school with these cats.
Right.
And we was in the hood with each other,
Exactly.
But even people my age, just a couple of people I still hang around, but I've always been around older people. I've always grew to kick it with older people.
Yeah.
They motherfuckers teach me something. That's why they call me nephew. A lot of motherfuckers around me uncles. For real.
No, for real. No, for real.
Like,
no, that's funny.
nephew?
They call you nephew.
Yeah.
Listen, my friends call me mama. Like I'm
so
I'm their mama.
Then.
Yeah,
so you
I'm mama. Like Mama Starr, Mama Starr,
Yeah.
and I be like, no, I'm just letting it. Like it's just you know what I'm saying. But like, I mean, I have always soaked up older.
But that's a compliment at the end of the day.
Is.
You being at the age you are and somebody to call you mama.
Yeah.
I mean, you got wisdom and you
it.
got a lot of information people could use.
I appreciate it. I did notice, like, growing up and everything, like, I was kind of far, like, different. Like, I just never really followed crowds. I never really, like, wanted to be into shit.
That's me.
Like, even in high school, like, I don't even know how the fuck I got popular. I guess because I was cute, but I didn't even think I was cute. So
Cute face go a long way.
Well,
so
apparently,
being handsome.
right, exactly. But like, I didn't even look at it like that. Like, and then I just next thing you know, I'm the most popular girl in school at this point, and I'm like, I don't even know how. Like, in my own mind, I'm like,
discredit yourself though. Never discredit yourself.
Exactly. But like, that was me at that time. I was like what? Why do everybody know my name? Like, what the fuck is this?
Never
I don't remember telling these people my name. Like, and I don't even know your name. Like, it was just like, but it was just like how I thought of myself. It's not that I always loved myself. I always thought I was beautiful, but I never was like into being seen and heard and like want to be down. Like I was like into
always
like
in your own little lane.
Man, what I just vibe with the you know what I'm saying? Like you said with the older crowd, I definitely liked hanging out with older people. Like I cannot stand I couldn't stand like people just young minded. Like it just always just aggravated me. And I think because I never went through that young minded phase. I'm not gonna say never, but I did have a young minded phase moment a little bit, but like not really because like I was always responsible like financially. Like I was always the one like no, we shouldn't do that. I mean I had my wild moments because I wanted to. It was like a choice. It was just like
a lot of people aren't blessed to be. That's a gift.
Yeah, it is.
Being mature and like I said, being able to make rational, you know what I'm saying, decisions when it's really tough to.
Yes.
And really keep your composure about it. That's a gift. And a lot of people fold under pressure, and they fold in the worst, and they fold where it takes them down to where they resort to drugs.
Yes.
They resort to just doing dumb shit.
Literally.
And it'll throw them underneath the bridge.
Let me tell you, I got I'm 27 or whatever.
Yeah.
And I got like people that I went to high school with, and I'm only like well, I ain't gonna say how many years I'm out of school, but whatever. Yeah. Screw y'all. But like,
you didn't gave your age up, so they trying to do the math right now.
Whatever. Just know that it's not. In my mind, it's like where I am and where certain people are. I just be like, wow.
Yeah.
Like I I gotta tell the story. That's just who I am, right?
Yeah, come on with it.
Because this is my show. This is just who I am. And so I in high school, you know, I made like a lot of acquaintances and everything in high school. And I don't mean to offend one of my homegirls. I don't know if she watched the show or support it, or maybe one day she might come across
It's never intended,
this.
homegirl. Just take that into consideration. Come on.
Yeah. So it was these girls I used to hang out with and everything, and it was this one girl specifically, and like I said, it's not intentional to hurt or harm anybody. Like I would literally offer like extend the arm to this person, like no cap. I'm not here to bash, but
Right.
so these girls I used to hang out with, you know, just for a short period of time. It wasn't long, but it was enough to learn stuff from them or whatever. And this one girl, she was very beautiful. She's funny as hell. Like I'm talking about, like all the girls hated her because they just thought she was just so pretty and just
jealous.
And the guys, they was jealous of her. The guys loved her and the girls hated her. And she was hilarious, like literally like hilarious. And I'm just like,
was she pretty?
She was so funny. Her personality was so like lit, and it was crazy. And I hung around her a few times, you know, in high school and everything like that. We had a little bit of a relationship, not nothing too, crazy or whatever, but it was enough for me to know like she was a great person. But like maybe about 2 years ago, or no, a year and a half, not even over 2 years ago, a video of her surfaced. I hadn't seen her since high school, like literally since like probably like 10th grade, I don't know, but a video of her surface, and she's like now on drugs, and it's really like it's bad, and everybody was like reposting it and like, oh, this is such and such, this is such and such. And
you know what? That's what people got a problem doing, running straight to the internet for problems. If you seen this chick and you know that was your homegirl in high school,
like,
won't you run over to where she at, where she doing bad at, and help her, give her some help?
And they just like, and they just think it's like just the funniest thing. But for me, let me tell you what my reaction was. Yeah. Like when I was watching the video, at first I'm like, this not her, because you know when you on drugs, you don't look like you don't look like you.
Nah,
you
don't.
look
I mean,
very, very messed up.
What's his name? Delonte West?
Yeah. The player. Right, Boy. Exactly. So this is how I knew that it was her.
Drugs will do you
when
bad.
She smiled, it was her smile, and then her tattoo. And I was like, this is really her. It just broke me, right? I cried. Yeah. Like I actually cried. I'm not about to front. I ain't about to sit here in front. Like everybody made a joke about that shit, but that shit hurt the fuck out of me because we like the same age, and she was pretty. You know what I'm saying? And a good personality. Her personality was kicked off like mine, and it was just like I didn't expect none of that from her. I expected her to be like somewhere else, and it's just like I'm not saying it like like she can't never get out of that. I'm not saying it. I really pray. I really when I cried, I prayed. I was like, please God, like please.
You got a heart,
touch her, because I don't like that. Like and then I also look at it like, what if it was me? That's why I don't make fun of people, and like I've never been fond of that. Yeah. Like I've just never been fond of making fun of
picking on people and all that. You had people that's just to influence a crowd around you. You know, it's just when you in, like, I'm just gonna say, for instance, from elementary to middle school to high school to college, you have different stages of growth, and people's characteristics start to change within those years. Yeah. So you might have been one of them people to make fun of people, and you was like, that ain't cool. Yeah. Then you slacking. Oh yeah. And it's like, damn, like, what's wrong with you? Like, man, I ain't with this shit. Like, man, I value life, and I understand how life can take you under. Exactly. I'm not gonna be one of these people to bash somebody just because of what the fuck going on. They hit rock bottom for a reason.
Listen, and people, like, literally, that's how they bond with each other. And it's like, I don't like people bonding. Like, when people bond like that, like by talking about somebody or treating people like this,
that shit ain't legit.
That shit is not legit. And I've never liked it.
It ain't gonna last forever.
It's not gonna last forever, because then y'all gonna turn and claw each other out.
You hear me?
But like, for real, with that, like, I never, like, you know how you, like you say, you catch yourself doing some shit, you're like, nah, this ain't even me, it don't feel right. It just don't feel right. Yeah. It does not feel right, like, at all. Like,
if I might say, it might feel right at the moment. Yeah. But it's not finna feel good when you walk away.
It's not gonna resonate. It's not gonna resonate and just be like, oh yeah, that was a good thing I did. Like, unless you just like when people just be shitty person, they shitty. They just don't love themselves. They just really fucked up in the inside. So they think that's a justification of how to make themselves feel better, and it's really not. Yeah. Like, it's really not.
You know what they say, like, people that talk about people are the ones that's hurt on the inside.
Yes.
You look at yourself in the mirror, you don't like yourself.
Yes.
So you try to point that finger at somebody else, be like, oh, this person is. What about you?
They can't pick on
you know,
themselves.
you got some shit going on with you, but you don't want to address it. You don't want to open up and talk about it. They can't pick on themselves. Shit, exactly.
They can't pick on themselves.
You know?
I think like the people who can pick on themselves is the ones that's like, because sometimes I be at home cracking on myself like, girl, what the fuck? But you know what I'm saying?
I mean, shit. If we know we did some fucked up shit, like dudes do that shit too. I have. You know, I'm like, damn nigga, you was tripping.
For real. Like,
you had no business or
it's
whatever.
all about self and center. Like, check that person, check you.
You gotta
know
check
what I'm saying?
you know.
Yeah, because you go around and you just being a nasty person, hurting people, and just like,
you can't expect nobody else to check you.
Mm-hmm.
No, because you got some people that's gonna ride with you right or wrong, ain't gonna say nothing. But luckily, I don't have the people in my crowd. I got stand up cats around me. Quiet money in the building. Man.
Talk that shit.
Well, you know, I'm just like, when it comes down to, when I say quiet money, it's me and my brother. Like, me and my nigga, like, Fat. Me and that nigga, I've been knowing that nigga since middle school.
Yeah.
And when I say right or wrong, he done been there right or wrong. But we done talked about what was right and what was wrong.
Right.
You know, but he never turned his back on me, no matter whatever I was going through in life.
That's a blessing.
Every stage of my life, that nigga been right there.
That's a blessing.
That is a blessing.
That's
man.
a blessing.
That's my
Everybody
brother.
don't got that. Mm-hmm. Everybody don't got that, because I can totally understand that people just do what you want them to do, and just
that's
like,
true.
Everybody
just go with the flow ass, like these go with the flow ass friendships. That shit ain't legit.
I hate those. The worst.
Fuck with somebody that's gonna put you in position.
Like, seriously,
put
let
you in
me
position,
know.
help you grow.
Let me know.
Yeah.
If I'm doing something wrong, let me know. Like, don't just be my, oh, girl, like, no.
Yeah.
Because then I'm going to tell you, see, then that's the thing. I'm the friend that's going to say some shit. I ain't going to lie. And, like, I know, like, I lost a lot of female friends. I lost a lot of friends because I voiced shit. And then I know, and then people, like, then certain people felt like I was judging them. It's like, but what am I your friend for? I'm not judging you, but what am I your friend for? If I can't tell you when the wrongs are wrong, what the fuck?
Those are the people that think they're right all the time. You can't tell them nothing. You know what? Life gonna have to tell you something. Keep doing that shit you doing. You finna run into a brick wall.
Tap that ass.
And I'm gonna be right over here.
Tap that ass.
I done ran out of motherfucking conversations to have with you. I gotta let you find out the hard way.
And they be mad at you. It's like, damn, like you got it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
I had homeboy. I had them tell me like my partner Chopper used to tell me, I was battling. I used to get like fucked up behind liquor, just get fucked up. Yeah,
I'm not saying that like it's good, but
it's not,
I got a battle with
truth.
it too. I have a battle with it too. So
I can sit up here and talk about it. It's a real life shit.
Me too.
Like, liquor has did me bad throughout the years. Like ain't nothing good came behind it.
Yeah.
And Chopper would tell me, Fat Daddy would tell me, man, you better slow your roll. You tripping. And I had to get on my ass. I ain't got no choice but to swallow that pill and listen.
Yeah.
Cause it's some real life shit.
Yeah.
And when that shit sound like it. Like they mad at you,
yes.
That's the shit that you need to soak up.
That's the shit that you need to soak up. You know where my lesson came in at? Because I had a bad drinking problem. I've been drinking since I was 14 or 13. Right? Secret is unrailed. I know. And and my first time ever even drinking actually was with some adults who just thought it was cute to get fucking kids drunk. So
shame on them.
We drunk like 3 fucking bottles, mind you. This is my first time drinking liquor.
What were y'all drinking, might I ask?
Patron,
and you
Remy.
14.
Yeah, I was 14 or 13. Patron, Remy, and some rosé. When I tell you that was the worst, it was the worst body experience I'd ever had.
I know it was. You too young to be indulged in that
like
shit.
The next day, I think I was like dead, flat out, laying there for 2 days because
you still grown and your body ain't got no business in
no
taking
business,
that shit.
And I've been drinking ever since. Yeah. So truth be told, like a lot of people who do know me personally know my journey and my struggles with the alcohol or whatever, but a lot of people don't. So, but I'm here, like I don't mind talking about it, like because this is my platform. That. But I was so bad at with my drinking. I was so bad, right? To a point where a situation had happened. Well, it's been multiple situations. Like I didn't crash cars. Luckily, thank God.
Same here.
Thank God, I didn't go, you know what I'm saying, the legal route. But I didn't crash cars. I didn't got into fights. I didn't like literally done things that you know what I'm saying? You just
but
can't.
People don't understand. Starr, liquor is a drug as well.
Yes.
You know.
That's why. Real quick, I want you to give me your side real quick, but I wanted to tell you this because I want to tell everybody this because this is where I kind of was like, oh shit, this is a problem. Yeah. So a situation happened with me, and it was a lot, like with a lot of depression and anxiety. That plays a major role into
real.
it anyway.
That shit's
too.
real.
And one day I had drunk a fifth and a pint in a.
Drink all this shit.
To my weekend. It wasn't a weekend. It was really like a 2-day span, and it's just I was by myself. Anyways, it had got to the point where I had I was down bad, and then I had one time I had ended up in the hospital for something situation that I will definitely talk about that further in another segment. But I ended up in the hospital. This is how I knew that drinking was a problem, but I was not willing to accept it at that point. I wasn't willing to accept it, but it was like a ding ding ding. So I had to be in the hospital for like a week or something like that, right, y'all? And I came home from the hospital, and I was at home, and I walked in. Came home from the hospital. I was at home. That's a little joke. I had to say that because that's funny. But anyways, I walked in. And I'm trying to gather my thoughts, like the reality, like okay, I'm at home, blah blah blah. And then I go to open my freezer, which is where my liquor was stored. I had like 2 bottles or something in there, and it was gone because my sister took it out.
Yep, she did right.
And I was so fucking mad.
You know why? Because you came home looking in that freezer ready to get some more. Like, come on, it's time to go ahead.
That's how I knew, like. Start. I was so mad, to the point where I called her. I'm like, "Where's my liquor? Why did you take it out? Because you don't need it." Yes, I do. What the fuck are you talking about, Gary? That's my shit. I paid for it. Like that's my what? Like what are you talking about? That's the problem. I'm like, no, it's not. Yeah. Like, I'm like, no, it's not. Yes, it is. That's the problem. No, it's not. Like I got so mad.
My family we get fucked. Excuse my phone. We get fucked up.
Yeah,
me and my blood brother, we get fucked up behind some liquor. Me and that nigga's not good for each other when we around each other drinking alcohol.
It be like that.
Nah, me and that nigga, if we ain't got nobody to fight, we gonna fight each other.
Man, listen, that's what I'm saying. Like it was
it's not
bad.
the way it's supposed to be.
It was bad because my friends used to be like, before we would go out and drink, they used to have to fucking pep talk me. Like, Starr, is you gonna be okay today? Are we gonna have fun? Is it gonna be okay? And it's just like, with that type of shit, it's just that keep on repetitively happening. I got to a point where I was like, okay, I got a problem. It's a problem. It's a problem.
I mean, it's, people go through shit. You just got to learn how to weather it, like I said.
True. So we're going to pause right there, and we about to take us a break. And we about to get into Drip Cam, man. What's going on. So let me tell you, I got my guest, Danny, in the building.
Just glad to be here with you, mama. It's your show. I'm just here to,
appreciate
be
it.
by your side on this day to day.
Appreciate it. All right, y'all, man. Check out Drip Cam. I like my outfit today. I think I'm pretty cute.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Thanks.
Most definitely.
Let it be known, I'm the one you want. I'm the one you want. I'm the one you love. Let it be known, I'm the one you want. I'm the one you want. I'm the one you love. Let it be known, I'm the one you want. I'm the one you want. I'm the one you love. Let it be known, I'm the one you want. Let it be known, I'm the one you love. Baby, listen up. I'm not here to preach, you just wanna go and keep it a buck. I'm infatuated and I promise you it ain't only lust. Touching you while I'm stroking you, it's like a constant nut. And I feel the rush.
I'm sorry, y'all. I have to get a little Jetto on y'all because I did take a break and I meant to put lip gloss on, but I didn't. So, but everybody who knows me know my lip gloss gotta stay popping.
Pop
so
that shit,
I didn't put it on the break and oh well, we back, but y'all'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? See me put my lip gloss on. Y'all'll be okay, man. Get into this Drip Cam. I like my little outfit. I like it. I just I like all my outfits. I think I say that every week, but
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck because every time I get fined, I'll be like, oh my God.
Yeah, it look very
I like this
presentable.
new-
You know, you
appreciate
got to give
it.
credit where credit is due.
Appreciate it.
Most
Okay,
definitely,
appreciate
most
it.
definitely.
My shoes, very shout out to Voguish Boutique. I'm definitely gonna upload a picture because my shoes are cute. They match the pearls on my purse, and yeah, it's, you know what I'm saying. Let's get into it. It's the whole vibe. It's the whole vibe. Wait, I don't know if y'all don't miss this. Cause it says my name on my pieces. See, I don't know, like if y'all peep the details.
I been peeped when I got on the elevator.
Thank you. Peep the details. I got my
look,
name in my hair. Boss Starr.
Very
baby.
observant. I'm
Thank
very
you.
observant.
Yes, man. So yeah, shout out to Drip Cam, and then that is your song that we're gonna throw on the drip. That's on the Drip Cam. So shout out to Denny Demir.
I
Go
appreciate
check him
you.
out.
Yeah.
That EP on
Please.
Apple Music.
on Spotify.
Yeah.
It's
Let
the
it be
first
known.
one. Like, then
Let
I
it
did
be
it
known.
all by myself. I don't have a street team. I don't have no manager. I don't have nobody.
Yes.
It's just me and my dog, and we just trying to get it popping.
To be quite honest with you though, from like that, from not having like your shit is really good. Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna, like I said before, I'm not
Appreciate
bullshitting
it.
you,
No, I
but
really appreciate
it's
it.
really good. You wanna know what's my favorite song?
Please tell me.
Well, one of my favorites because I do
Please.
like to.
'Cause I'm
but
anxious. I
like
was gonna
all of them,
ask you
but
that, too.
You was okay, cool. Let's talk about it. It's crazy because it's the number one song on your. But Manning Up,
Yeah.
I love
That's
that.
the truth. It's like the introduction to Danny Demure. A lot of people don't know me, but a lot of people that been around me. So I came from Sacramento, California, back
Okay.
2000, 2001.
Okay.
And then
So you
I
from
came.
Cali?
I'm from Cali. You know, born in Mercy Hospital.
Okay.
Shout out to Sacramento.
Okay.
Um,
Zach.
You know what? But when I came, nobody knew nothing about me. They
Mm-hmm.
were just like, when I came to Texas, I'm like, man, niggas, this nigga talk weird. Nigga sound weird. Nah,
Right.
nigga, I just got proper grammar.
Exactly.
I got grammar that's I pronounce all my motherfucking vowels.
Oh my!
motherfucker.
Oh my
You hear me?
God! Oh my
So
vowels! Like
in the South, being young, you gotta understand it was a major change for me.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, like looking back, I'm like, I'm glad that,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying, I got this chance to come
Yes.
to the South and
Yes.
experience this shit.
it's
So,
crazy because, like, okay, you from a different state, I'm from a different state, but we here, right?
here, yeah.
Obviously, you got more years on me here than I have,
Yeah.
but I like the fact that I'm getting different experience from where I came from and then where I'm at. Like the north and the south or east to west. It's so much that you can learn
It
and like
is,
soak
plenty.
up like
Plenty.
from city to city, state to state, you know, coast to coast. Like
Yeah.
that should be, but and it's a lot to love about each part.
I love, man.
It's a lot.
Man, from Del Paso Heights and Sacramento to
Yeah.
Stop 6 and Fort Worth.
Man,
I love it all. I mix all that shit together, but you know, I was always like taught like just respect wherever you step.
yeah.
You know, don't go over here thinking you better than nobody
Oh my God,
because
and don't
shit.
think you run like, you
know,
gotta-
it ain't about this. Respect go a long way.
You feel me?
Yeah.
It's people everywhere. Don't think that you just about to come and walk in somebody else's territory, just acting like
it don't
you
even
just
go down like
run
that.
it. You know what I'm saying?
That's how you end up, you know, with a quick sequel.
You feel me?
You ain't even experienced
Yeah,
life
like
yet,
you
but
ain't
somebody
even-
done wrote it for you. Because,
Somebody wrote
you
it
know,
for you.
People get beside themselves, though. You know?
That's
That's
true.
just something they got to deal with.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like me, like I love my city. I love Detroit. I love Michigan. Like I do. Don't get me wrong. I
Yeah.
definitely like. I'm going home in a couple weeks, and I'm so super
I know
excited.
you happy, yeah.
But
That's funny
I
because I'm
just-
going back to SAC in March, too.
Shut
So,
up,
yeah, my
see?
cousin getting married.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rob. He getting married. Yeah.
that's the love.
He want to be a
love.
groomsman, so I got to pull up.
I love love. Oh, you a groomsman?
Man, I just found out yesterday. He told me he wanted me. I said, damn, all right, well, let me get my shit together.
Damn.
But
Say
it's all
yesterday.
love. I told him, man, like, I appreciate that for him to even give me the thought.
That's
Yeah.
what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's great. I wish I could be a bridesmaid. So no, let me stop playing. No, for real.
It's
I have
coming.
really good friends. Y'all can marry them, and then like I can be a bridesmaid. My friends are really good. They are
they-
really loyal.
Until you
I
get
don't
in the bed
understand
with 'em.
these raggedy motherfuckers. What? The,
Until
what?
you get in the bed with
What
him.
the fuck? What does that mean?
A woman can say that shit until a man comes through there And then it's a whole different ball game.
My friends.
A man will experience some shit you will never experience because you ain't sleeping with him.
Agreed.
You're not dealing with the intimacy side.
I'm not about to even fight
You dealing with the friendship side.
not,
so
that's
she'll be a dog to you, but she'll be a demon to him.
You feel me? I'm not even about to fight you on it because I've argued with so many people about this.
Yeah.
You don't know your friends in their relationships. Period. Whether it's your homeboy or your homegirl, you don't know them in a relationship. So stop trying to make it seem like. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I do love my friends. I do feel like they're worthy of being in relationships. But at the end of the day, like, I don't know. So I'm not about to sit here and be like trying to fight a nigga about this shit. Like, because at the end of the day, you don't know. Like, some niggas, you don't even know your, like, guys, they be trying to argue about their friends. Like, no. Like, bro, you don't even.
You don't know how this man weighs it. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. Somebody told me a long time ago. Real man don't never get in between.
Say it again.
A real man don't never get in between dick and pussy.
They don't know that.
You can't. You can't. I'm gonna tell you like this. I had somebody that tried to be friends with a couple and tried to give them both the same amount of love, but he knew his partner before he knew the chick. This motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you something. This motherfucker tried to sit up here and equal out the wrongs and the rights. But this your dog. He married her. Yeah. At the end of the day, you gotta have your dog back no matter what.
You cannot.
But at the same time, man, just tell him, like, give him some like insight. Like, you trip behind this and that. If that's your real friend, we talked about this shit earlier. But now he like, oh no, I'ma side with her. You a hoe ass nigga. Nah, you's a hoe ass nigga. You ain't got no business being on her side.
And you like her. So no.
He really wanna.
That's what I'm saying. I'm an asshole. I'll bring it up.
He really wanna bend over.
I don't give a fuck. You on some bullshit if you ask me. Because first of all, this is my side or no side. I don't give a fuck. If it's my side, if you on my side, just tell me I'm wrong. Personally, don't be all no. I never believed in friendships and relationships though. I never. Listen, my homegirls, my sisters and homegirls, you bring your boyfriend around me. Yeah. First of all, fuck him. I don't even want to talk to him. Yeah. Like, hey, what's up? How you doing? That's not my fam. I'm not trying to be brother, buddy, elbow with your man. First of all, he ugly as hell to me. I don't even want to look. Even if he not, like, even if your just significant other is attractive, right? In my mind, it's like, that's
no, because it's about respect. Like I told you,
they don't have
and loyalty. Like I told you, like, I'm not finna look at your chick like that. Man, if y'all got a title behind each other now, but if she in the streets and just speaking in general,
they don't have
that chick is in the streets,
they don't have
then it's gonna be like she can be a toss. If she could be a toss, say she a toss. If not, then don't say she in the streets. I don't know. That shit go a long way.
Yeah,
man.
It do go a long way. And this is another thing that be killing me right then, because like people, sorry y'all, people, you know what I'm saying? They be like, they be in people, couples, relationships and businesses and all that or whatever like that.
Well, they ain't got no business.
None. Like no business. But then on top of that, it be like realistically, like I don't like people who don't bring up your significant other. I don't like people who want to be close to people. I never trusted that. Why do you want to be in a relationship? Like, that doesn't make
motherfuckers feel like they could be counselors and their whole life is in shambles. You ain't got shit you can tell me that's gonna help me in mine. That's why you single now.
Don't tell me shit.
You can't tell me a motherfucking thing about mine. If I want to go to counseling, I go to somebody who has a motherfucking degree behind us who get paid for it.
And that don't know us. That cannot necessarily judge us on a personal level.
You know what? People are, I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm just saying, people will tell you, they don't like this person behind that, but they never like that person in the get-go. And they stay in your girl, I work with such and such. I think he'll be a perfect match for you, and he got this and he got that. But that grass ain't always green on the other side. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, woman to sit up here and talk about the materialistic shit another nigga got, but you got all the potential in the world. But because you ain't reached that peak with your woman yet, you taking too long. You slow. You slow. I need my homegirl right here, right now. No, you gonna get your homegirl fucked up. Y'all seen that motherfucker Tyler Perry movie?
Yeah. Which way?
Acrimony. Yeah, you seen perfect example, prime example. I'm sorry.
Acrimony was
it was fucked up, but that shit was so
up.
realistic because that nigga had a real life dream.
He did, but let's be real.
We can be real about it too.
Because I watched it though, and I was like, I was definitely on both their sides, but for certain reasons and different extents.
Certain reasons, for sure.
You know, I feel like he was definitely trying on a path, on a
good note.
But you cannot blame a person for being tired either. I mean, you talking about a 10-year, 20-year span. This woman
But if you're tired, let it go. Don't hold on.
Right? No, that's where she was wrong at. I'm with you on that. That's why I said I'm not. That's why I never, because I'm not the girl that's gonna slash her tires.
You stringing him along, confusing this nigga.
Right. That's why I said, like, I have never been the one to be like, oh, she was right. No, I've never said that.
Right.
I just always felt like, you know, you just be understanding why she got tired. But she was wrong for all that crazy shit she was doing. Like, bitch, he came and cut her check. He didn't have to do that.
He didn't have to do that.
He did not have to do that.
I'm gonna tell you when.
But another thing. Wait, I'm sorry.
You go ahead.
A mental part of it.
Yeah.
For the female was, you gotta be mindful.
Yeah.
He did cheat on her with that same girl like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And despite what men may think, like I said, y'all, like men, y'all think of cheating as we do.
Right.
Women and men cheating is different.
So can I ask you a question? So when she was spreading her legs in that bed to that nigga that she wasn't even having a good time with in the bed, though. She was still married to that nigga, right?
No.
They weren't married?
They was divorced.
They was divorced? Oh, they do? Okay,
yeah.
I missed that shit.
No. I'm going to tell you real talk.
She was divorced for real. You
sure?
You going to make me go back and watch that movie.
We can watch it. Look, we can run it back. we can add the clip in.
Yeah.
No. Real talk. I had watched it. She was divorced.
Okay.
She was divorced.
Okay, well, when she got divorced, she should have let all her feelings go with that divorce.
Right. So when she messed with that dude, right, and she messed with that dude, they was divorced. And that's when she had came in the house and got mad, because when her ex-husband came back and gave her the money and stuff and everything like that. She felt stupid. She felt really dumb. She felt really she felt emotional about it. That's when she came home and snapped on everybody. But she was divorced
because we just talked about that. She had the crowd in her ear, Starr. They was telling her, leave that nigga alone. He ain't shit. He ain't this. He ain't that. But he always had a plan. He just needs somebody to back him up and support it so he could execute it. He just needed the opportunity.
That's true. But he can also, like I said, but I do respect him for coming back and giving her money, because he could have just said, fuck her. I'm not divorced her. I'm divorced. I don't have to give her nothing. But at the end of the day, the people do get tired though. People really do get tired.
I mean, I understand people get tired, but if you tired, leave. Let this man struggle by himself. Don't struggle with him. Because if you got his back and he's struggling, you going to struggle too.
True. I mean, you're supposed to be down for the struggle, but not for how long though? Because no. This is what. See, let me just say this too, because let me just bring it in, because. So we see his story, his journey, and it turned out to whatever. Right. And that might be a lot of men out here, but you gotta understand that it's a lot of men out here.
I'm all backing the men. I ain't never bashing men out here. I'm never bashing men out here, because we some stand-up cats, but women are bashers and bashers. But we some stand-up niggas that put up with some of the most disrespectful shit in the world and still a fuck with you.
First the fucking ball.
Oh, my bad.
Now you about to be talking to Starr B, because you were talking to Starr all day.
Yeah, come on.
Now you about to talk to Starr B, because wait a minute, I wasn't saying that. I was about to just be realistic.
I'm not saying what you said. I'm not saying what you said.
I know.
But I'm saying,
but look though. Be realistic. It's some niggas out here who don't change, don't want shit, and would rather drag you under the fucking mud. So granted, yes, he had a plan. He was trying to do something with himself. But it is niggas out here who really don't give a fuck about you, and they will drag your ass through all of that shit.
That's not. But then women, they'll see that and they'll be like, man, this how the nigga is. This the ideal nigga this day and time. This is how he get there. No, it's just how your past and your little altercations came across with certain people. So that makes a woman.
That's why you can't hold on to that shit
have a
when
bad
it comes
name.
That's true.
On the next man.
And men too, like men too. What
Yeah.
like that's like it's niggas out here who put their hands on women. It's niggas out here who do all type of shit, and it's like, bro, you gotta be realistic about it too. It's not man bashing. It's realistic. Just like bitches ain't shit, niggas ain't shit too.
It's hand in hand for sure.
If that bitch got tired, she don't want to deal with that no more. She ain't gotta deal with that no more because at the end of the day,
You gotta
right?
leave.
And at the end of the
It's
day,
toxic at this
okay,
point.
but then he turned around and he not putting his hands on the next person in the relationship. Do that make him better? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
What? Say that one more time. Cause you talk fast and you got sense, but you talk fast. You said,
sorry.
What?
So I was just saying that with these relationships, right?
Okay.
In these situations, right?
Yeah.
You can't just say like, don't get me wrong. I believe people change.
Yeah,
I
people
believe
can change.
that it's growth within people, right?
Right.
But say if a dude was beating on somebody or whatever, and then they go get in a relationship. If they was beating on somebody for some years, and then they go get in a new relationship, and they ain't put their hands on this new person.
Right.
And people like, oh no, he's changed, he's different, and all this other stuff. Don't get me wrong. I believe people could change, but I do have an extent with it. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Because certain shit just not.
When it comes down to domestic,
certain
yeah,
shit
true
just
enough, you have a past. But that don't let that past break you,
Exactly.
or you can't let that past
that.
make you or break you. You can't judge somebody off a past. Now, if you did that shit for years consistently, that's all we have to go off of.
That's what I'm.
But if you
saying.
had one incident, come on, you
That's
can't judge
what
that
I'm saying.
man
Right.
off one incident
It ain't the
of that
one. It's
thing.
the multiple.
It's the multiple. Yeah.
That's
If
all
it's
I was
multiple,
saying.
Multiple outweighs that little individual
Because
moment by
it's
far.
men out here who mentally abuse women just as much.
And I ain't for that. I got 5 girls. I
You
kill
feel me?
somebody behind mine.
Do you hear me? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So that's why I'm like,
that's why I try to watch
certain
my step.
things you gotta be realistic about. Like, bro, like niggas. I'm not bashing niggas, but it be people be fucked up. Women is abusive too. Like, I'm not saying they not.
Shit, I know somebody beat the shit out of one of my somebody I know to tear his ass up. Where you been? Clock him, goddamn. Boy, you still
no.
there? Shit, don't put yourself in them shoes because you got some dudes that are, you know. I hate to say it, but don't never put yourself in a man's shoes. You know.
I don't want to.
I'm not all for putting my hands on woman, but you ain't gonna run up on me and
I don't believe in that.
Cold clock my ass.
I learned that the hard way.
Submit them. If
girl?
it's a woman, I'm a submitter. Oh, I'm a submitter.
You gotta do what?
I'm a submitter. Yeah,
Just hold her?
submitter. I'm gonna hold her real tight.
Is that what it means?
I'm gonna hold her
when
real
a nigga
tight.
grab you, be like,
I'm gonna
"Girl,
hold her real
you lost your
tight.
fucking
Or
mind."
she gonna be mad. She might stop, and then she like, okay,
Okay.
all right.
As it should be.
Now let's talk.
As it should be. I had learned that.
You ain't gonna hit me, and I'm just gonna ready to knock your ass out.
No, I learned that. I learned that. My daddy taught me
We
that.
are way powerful than women are. You know, a man's
Yes.
strength outweighs a woman's strength by far.
Right. And that right there, when girls be like, I beat his ass, or they like girls,
But you
girls
got-
post about, they think that shit is cute. Like, oh,
Until they get knocked
I'm
out.
not about, listen, I'm not putting my hand. I would
It's not
defend
funny.
myself
It's not
against
funny,
a
but
man,
for real.
but you not about to beat my ass.
You can't
I'm
put
not about to run
yourself
up
in
on
that
you.
position. You hear me? Do not put
Bullshit.
yourself in that position where you just want to beat up on your significant other,
Don't do
especially a man, because his strength outweighs you by far.
Don't do it. How much time we got left? You said how much? Real quick. A minute and 30 seconds, and I want to say that Valentine's Day is next week, and y'all niggas better buy y'all girlfriend something, because I don't got time for that shit, and I'm going to go on a whole rant on Instagram.
I ain't gonna tell y'all what to do, cause shit, a lot of y'all might be players, a lot of y'all might be max, a lot of y'all might be some stand-up cats, but shit, whatever position you in, just make the woman's day a significant one.
Your significant other.
Making it significant.
If they
day.
are significant, they should not be feeling less deserving.
Yeah.
Period. No
that
cap.
part. Starr, you the best, man. I
Man.
appreciate you for having me on the show. It
No,
meant a lot to me.
I appreciate you very much. This was a great conversation, very mature, very real, very open, very honest.
Most definitely.
Very connecting. I really fuck with it.
I fuck with it, too.
I'm excited to put this out, and I'm happy that you came
Yeah,
through.
most definitely.
We made it happen. We made it
we
work.
did. Yeah.
And I really appreciate it, man. So let me tell you, I hope you had a great time. Did you enjoy?
I did, and you know what? I'm
For the
gonna put
people that-
everybody back home and sag everybody in the phone.
Please.
And everybody I fuck with, I'm gonna tell them to tune in. They gonna tune in for me, but not only for me, for you.
Yeah, I appreciate
So,
that. Listen,
you know?
the more the merrier. I tell
sure.
people all the time, and even if you got people that like to talk and they want to come, I am open. So don't ever think that I'm closed off and I don't want to have guests or any type of anything.
Don't be
like,
surprised I come back soon.
as you should. You're more than welcome. We had a
Yeah.
great conversation.
Sure did.
No
Sure.
cap. We had a great conversation, and I really appreciate you coming through. So let me tell you, I hope your experience was well.
Yeah,
I
it
hope
was.
that
It was
you
great.
enjoy this.
And it was healthy. I'm gonna say
Yes.
that. It was real healthy.
It
It
was
wasn't
healthy.
stagnant. It
Yeah.
wasn't, we
Appreciate
did
it.
this up the charts. It just kept on climbing. We didn't stay stuck at a standstill.
Appreciate
so,
it. Well,
yeah.
man, it's so let me tell you, man, thank y'all so very much
Yeah, for sure.
tuning in. It's Danny in the building.
Danny Demir, Quiet Money Records.
Yeah,
Check
let's-
out that Let It Be
Let
Known.
it be known. Let it
Let
be
It Be
known.
Known. It's out now at Apple and Spotify. Check it out.
So let me tell you.